Now, the title is not clickbait. Today, we are creating history. We are doing a trade up that has the chance to hit 3 different skins, and each skin would be the lowest float skin ever to be crafted in CS2, CSGO in history. So don't miss out. Now, as it's a special video, the warm-up trade-ups we're going to do before this trade-up, we're going to be attempting the #1 float P250 digital architecture from Vertigo collection, and the #1 float USP Royal Blue from the Cobblestone collection, which has been unbeaten for 6 years. Now, before we start, this video is sponsored by CS.money, a genuine good site I actually use myself. Their trade section has over 100,000 skins you can instantly trade from. You can get that fire combo or snipe insane deals. You snipe this diamond gem for $2,000 on CS.money. If you don't have skins to trade, you can buy directly with PayPal and crypto. And my favorite section, the market to peer-to-peer trading. So many discounts, all low flow items, instantly delivery, like this one. One bomb! Yes, 100! And to top it off, an instant sell and cash out feature. Use the link in the description and check out CS.money. The #1 float P250 digital architecture, currently owned by McLaren. The #2 Galil Caution. If it's a good Galil Caution pattern, even better. The #4 Mag 7 Prisms Terror, still profit, quad 03. Previous #1, which is quad 03, also sold for $800. Sport and Field, meh. If it's a blue gem, amazing. And if we hit the nitro, we lose like $400. 7% for a #1 today. Let's get it! Chat, say hi to YouTube. Say hi to YouTube. Bro thinks he's in the clip. This is the pre-clip. Even Bitcoin Man's here. #1 float. In 3, 2, 1. #1 float Vertigo collection P250. Oh my god, 7%! I told you! Clip! Who said it wasn't a clip? It was gonna be a clip! The #1 float P250, 7%! Quad 0! Where's the golden border? Where's the golden border? The golden border! That is why they come to us! The greatest trade upper of modern time! Boom! Boom! That's how we do it! Everyone say hi to YouTube! W! 7%! Now, this is for the #1 float capped USP Royal Blue. This is a 5-year-old #1. It has been unbeatable. #1 Sword Off, #1 Mag 7, #1 Nova Candy, #1 Tech 9 Hades, #1 P2000 Pathfinder. The OP, the M249, #2. It's still good. Now, why is this important? The #1 USP Royal Blue is a 4x Kato LDLC craft. It looks amazing. It has been unbeaten for over 5 years. #1. Now, the Mag 7 Silver is owned by OniPixel, and he's had it for over 2 years. Why is this important for us? Some of you will want Oni to have a #2. Some of you want to see Oni lose. I don't want to see that. What I want to see, my boy Remix owns the #1 P2000 Silver and the #1 CZ Silver. Now you may be wondering why Remix wants to buy this Mag 7 and Oni refuses to sell it. Oni refuses, keeps airing him, keeps ignoring him. Because Remix is a #1 collector and wants to complete the collection. As you can see. And Oni stopping that. So we have the potential to craft the new #1 Mag 7. And let Remix complete his final collection. For Remix. For Sabatch. For history. For a new #1. It doesn't deserve to be in AFK inventories. It doesn't deserve to be in inventories that don't even play CS anymore. How can a #1 be in someone's inventory when they don't even play CS? There's no passion anymore. We're here to change stuff. And we're going to change stuff. Gods and monsters. Cobblestone. I just said it inversely. Maybe that's a sign. Because gods are up there and monsters are down there and we're in the middle. In 3. In 2. In 1. #1 float Mag 7 Silver and USP Royal. I'm trying to get the beat. No! That's #1. That's #1. Pathfinder gods up. That's #1. I swear to God, that's #1. That's #1. That's #1. That's #1. That's #1. Where am I? That's #1. I think we did history. #1! Gods and monsters! Boom! We were a part of history. Profit and a new number one. Now, who holds the old number one? I have no clue. We didn't even check that. It's banned. Chat. If that's not cinema, I don't know what is. A band. This number one. If anyone wanted to buy it, it was impossible. It was gone forever. 3 years ever. We have put it back into the CS society.
This
into
is
the
my
database.
alter ego. I need the max win.
W. YG with the 5 gifted. W. Now, this is what you've been waiting for. History. This trade up is absurd. We have basically a 60% chance to create a brand new world number one float skin. And in that 60% chance, there are 3 items, each with a 2.22% chance to be the lowest float skin ever to be crafted in CSGO, CS2, in history. Now, these 3 items are the Glock Dragon Tattoo from the Weapon Case 1, the MP9 Hypnotic from the Weapon Case 2, and the Nova Graphite from, again, the Weapon Case 2. Now, the current number one lowest float skin to ever be crafted in a trade-up is owned by collector Datlaws with the Sword Off Amber Fade. And we're going to beat it today. 6 zeros. 6 zeros. Every single item ranked number 2, 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 number 3, number 3, number 4. 60% for number 1. Number 1 Dragon Tattoo, 709. Number 1 Dark Water, number 1 Dark Water. Number 1 Op Exoskeleton. Number 1 Zombie Offensive. Number 1 MP9 Hypnotic. Number 1 Nova Graphite. Number 157, which he says the number 157 Buddy only Pixel owns. If we hit the 57, only Pixel's number 1 goes to number 2. Number 1 P250, number 1 MP7 Fade, number 1 P250 Vino Primo, number 1 Glock Umbral Rabbit, number 1 Float Capped, Field Tested Mac Uwu, Anime Gun, number 1 P19 Neoqueen, number 1 M4 Amphoriosaurus, number 1 R8, number 1 5.7 Case Hardened, number 1 Julie Hemoglum, number 1 SSG Per... What the fuck? Past few days we had L's. And that was all because of today's moment. We purposely took those L's so the viewer could hit. Getting the bad luck out the way, now we can focus our good luck on this. And it means something to me. It's not about the profit. It's about the history. All of these ranked and they're getting deleted like that. A Thanos snap and we're going to lock it in. 60% number 1 float. Come on. 60%. Slot 6 for Arms Deal. We're going to count down from 6. 60% number 1. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.1, 1.5, 1. No. No, I don't know. That's not good. That's not good. Why do I even try? A 60% for a number 1, and I hit the 40%. I hit the lower